have experts that are able to look at the technology, look at the team, look at the trends that are happening over the next 3, 5, 10, 15, 20 years. And we can analyze those projects and say, okay, here is a project that has long-term potential. There's a second part to this that I think is extremely important. Not every project will do an airdrop. Sometimes you're speculating whether a project will or will not do an airdrop. Why is DFY better in that situation? If we do the work, when we do that work for you and we qualify you for that airdrop, let's say that airdrop never happens. Within 6 months, we are going to do another airdrop for you in its place. So you will get the number of airdrops that we are promising in these packages. If you bought a 9 airdrop package, you're going to get 9 airdrops where you are going to receive digital assets for those 9 airdrops. Where maybe if you did 9 yourself, 1 or 2 may not end up doing an airdrop, and you would not end up with 9 airdrops. So we've sat down and said, where are the points where this could end up being a situation to not work for somebody? And we've corrected all of those parts. We've put things in place to make sure there's never any guarantee of what size an airdrop will be. If you guys just went through what we were recording, there were some that were 1,000, some that were 10,000, some that were 5,000. You know, it's all over the map. How do we resolve that? We guarantee that when you get that airdrop, it will at least be 100 USDT dollars in digital currency, at least a minimum of $100 right there. So you may do an airdrop and it's only $30. Well, then you got to go through and do the work and do it. If we do that airdrop for you, you pay us, you hire us to do that airdrop for you, and it's $30, we're going to do another airdrop for you to get it above that 100 USDT. So we've built this incredible model. I'm not going to do a presentation. I think that's what I'm actually doing right now. I'm just not using any slides. You know, I want to cover real quick the story of how we got here. So myself and Jan sat down. I'd seen the TIA airdrop. So I had seen airdrops before. And it's like, we need to do these. But, you know, again, we're busy. We're doing stuff. We're making things happen. And so it passes by. Hey, guys, we should try and, you know, teach our people how to do airdrops. We should teach our people how to do airdrops. We should get involved in Cosmos. We should get involved in this over here for these airdrops. But it just never really came together. And finally, I saw the TIA airdrop. And it was, oh, by the way, it was $1,300. That's what they got. The minimum was $1,300. And then over the next couple of weeks, TIA didn't go down. It kept going up. All of a sudden, it was a $2,000 airdrop and then a $3,000 airdrop. And I thought to myself, wait a minute, we've got to do this. So me and Jan got on. I went through and did a few airdrops. I thought, oh, wow, these are pretty easy to do. No problem. I'll knock these things out. No problem. So I said, Jan, let's jump on. I do a video. I don't know, maybe our video's 10, 12 minutes long. Seemed pretty simple, pretty easy, pretty basic. And then Jan said, okay, I'll document this. And he put it in a document. I went, holy crap. I did in that 10 to 12 minutes, I did these 7 pages of steps. And I looked at the steps and they were comprehensive and took you through it. But there was a parts of it. And so then we said, hey, okay, we'll publish the video and we'll publish the document. No problem. Everybody's going to do airdrops in our entire community now. Marty and Lovejoy and Lauren. I mean, Lois, she's going to do, my mom's going to do, everybody's going to do the airdrops. Well, guess what, guys? I'm going to tell on the staff. Most of the staff outside of me and Jan did not do the airdrops. And then I started to talk to people in the community and they said, I didn't do the airdrops. I called my sister. I'm thinking she's going to tell me, yeah, I got all airdrops. She didn't do them. Why? Because she was busy. But also there was a part of this that I think I've been able to overcome in the crypto space, and that is fear, right? fear of taking action and doing stuff, where 99% of the people are not able to get beyond that. And so when you say I'm doing an airdrop, and I had mentioned this earlier, they all have their own nuances. It's not like I'm going to the same site doing the same thing to get this airdrop, and then I'm going to go to the same site to do the same thing to get the next airdrop, and the same site on the next one, and the same site. You're connecting to all different types of sites. Now, when you land on a site, and I want you guys to think about this, the people that are already into crypto, and you land on a site, what's that? When you see that little button in the top that says connect wallet, how many of us get this hesitation feeling like, should I really connect my wallet? Do I really know about this site? Am I going to connect my wallet and they're going to empty it out, right? These are the things that begin to make it much tougher and harder to do it. And then, I don't know about you guys, but I've done a lot of stuff in this crypto space. Every exchange is different. Every process, staking, all of them have their own UI interfaces. And so now, if I'm doing an airdrop and there's 8 different things that I need to do with 8 different projects on 8 different sites, and I've got to connect 8 different wallets. Oh my goodness. Think about the anxiety and the fear and the unknown and the whole educational process that you need to go through. And again, you're thinking to yourself, I know it, I can see it in your mind. You're thinking, but this is, I could get $800, I could get $1,000 here. But then again, that fear slips in and all of the other stuff that comes along with it, the doubt, am I doing this right? Am I connecting to the right site? This is why DFY is the perfect model. The technology we're building, the security we're building, the safety that we're building in it is super simple. We are going to connect to the same site 100 times, 1,000 times in a day. We have confidence when we connect to that, so we'll be able to do it very quickly. We have the confidence in the projects that we're doing because of the contacts, the connections, and the knowledge that we have that the likelihood of an airdrop is extremely high or guaranteed. And here's one of the coolest things. So this week we had our first project, our first 2 projects that we've connected with, that we said, hey guys, we run an airdrop service called DFY Airdrops. And here's why you should do an airdrop. Here's how airdrops work. And both of those clients are getting on board with us. And the neat part about it is there will be no ambiguity in what we need to do to get you that airdrop. We will have specific instructions of exactly what to do. And we will do those instructions, and the airdrops will be guaranteed because of those relationships. Now, we've already begun. You guys are going to see pretty soon, we're building a new page on the site where we're actually have an area for new projects to come and apply for DFY airdrops to work for them and lead their airdrop into the future and make that happen. So we're super excited about it. The reaction that we got from the first project that we did a call from, absolutely incredible reaction to this whole process and what we're doing. So we're, and look, you can go do what you do, right? And then we'll take care of the airdrop side of it, that part of it. And then we're going to provide you with other additional information. And some of you are on here going, man, that's incredible. I want to get airdrops. But to be honest with you, Peter, I'd really like to learn about Web3. We have that in place. We are going to be able to educate you so you can start getting the airdrops. You might go, okay, I'm going to learn about Web3. What if it takes you 3, 4, 5 months to learn about Web3? And then you're like, okay, now I'm finally ready to start getting airdrops. Maybe you missed the ZK Sync airdrop, which is one of the first airdrops we are going to get you qualified for. So let's get excited about ZK Sync. Woo! Rumored to be one of the biggest airdrops in the history of time, right? They are talking about this airdrop. And then, of course, there's the Linea airdrop. That one will qualify for you at a little bit down the road because we see that that's going to be out a little ways. But how many of you guys have heard of Layer Zero? Yes, Layer Zero. Amazing project, guys. Amazing what they are doing. They already have close to 100 partners building on their chain. That is another one that we will get you qualified for, the Layer Zero, ZK Sync. We're going to begin to announce the airdrops that we will actually be pursuing. So we're working on what number 3 will be. Could be Wormhole, could be some other ones, right? Some other. Now, some of you guys are on here going, what? Layer Zero, ZK Sync, Wormhole. That's exactly why I'm telling your friends, your family, the people that you know. If you go to them and say, hey, I've got a project you can get involved with. One's Layer Zero, one's ZK Sync, and the other one is Wormhole. They might call the people to come take you away and put you in a straitjacket, right? It's like, what the heck are you talking about? I don't understand it. But the key here is, guys, you do not need to understand a project. There's nowhere in the guidelines for ZK Sync that it says you understand what they do. There's a list of instructions of things that have to be done. You may never know what a ZK Sync is. You may never know what a Layer Zero is. You may never know what a Wormhole is. But that does not prevent you from making thousands, possibly tens of thousands of dollars in digital assets off of these projects. Now, if I was going to do them myself, I think I would have to learn quite a bit about them, right? Because I'm going to have to learn the process. I'm going to have to understand it. Hiring DFY to do it for you, you don't need to understand it. And I'm sure my mom's probably on here. My mom's super intelligent, right? But this is crypto. This is Web3. This is completely different from anything that she's ever done. And so when she goes to, and she's almost 80 years old, when she goes to dive in, there's confusion, fear, and it stops her from getting this. If there's anybody on this planet that I want to get airdrops, it's my mom. So I'm going to do the commercial. Remember the guy said, you know, the razor one where he says, I liked it so much, I bought the company. I love my mom so much, and I want her to get these free digital assets that I started DFY airdrops so mom can participate. And it's for your mom to participate and your kids to be able to participate, and your aunts and your uncles and your friends and your family members. We believe in Web3. We believe in the concept of decentralization. And if they're going to give away $100, $200, $300 billion over the next few years, let's be the ones that get it. Let our family, our friends, and our loved ones be the ones that participate in DFY airdrop, because I'm telling you, it's going to be absolute biggest transfer of wealth in human history. Biggest transfer of wealth. Money moving from the big, super wealthy to the everyday people. And part of that will be done through these airdrops. So super excited to be here, guys. We're going to jump in. We're going to do some updates here. We're going to have some fun. I'm going to open it up for anyone else here, Corey or Jan or Dawn or Sharona, if you guys would like to. Rhonda, want to give some, you know, we've been digging into this for the last few weeks. Why don't you give them your perspective on, and you guys can tell maybe I'm a little excited about what we're doing here. But maybe the other team, maybe some of the other team members are more excited than me, and they can relay a little bit more energy to you guys.
I'm way more excited. I'm telling you right now, guys, I'm the average bird. You know, I'm saying, like, I've been in crypto for years and years and years, and yet I've wanted to be in airdrops. I've been, you know, kind of jealous of I research YouTube videos, I research airdrops, and I see all these millions and billions of dollars going out to everybody. Like, I'm like, who are these people that are making all this money, and why the heck can I not do it? And dang, I've worked so dang hard, and I'm just sitting here just watching it all go by. And truly, I've gone in and done, I've done like Stargates, Layer Zero, trying to do these airdrops, and I consider myself a smart dude, but these start going over my head left and right, and I'm like, how do you keep up with this? Again, Peter, you said connecting your wallet. I don't want to connect my wallet to anything except my one thing, and that's MetaMask, and continue and connect it, and that's it. And so you guys have an idea of what's coming, but a lot of you don't know all these huge airdrops coming in 2024. 2023 was enormous. 2024 going into the bull run, you guys are just shouting from the rooftops. I'm so excited, and thank you to the team and to the tech stack that we have and the safety that's been put in place, to sit back for once and enjoy the wealth that we deserve.
Corey, can you do me a favor, buddy? Can you just run them through our 16 slides that we went and collected really quickly? Just pull that up and just slide after slide after slide. And look, I want you guys to think about the possibility that's there for you and every single person that you know that decides to get involved with this. But I want you guys to look at this. We went out, we researched some YouTube videos on airdrops, and we just said, let's grab some of them. These are YouTubers who are talking about airdrops that have happened and some that are going to happen. So this is the Venom airdrop. They're predicting $1.58 billion in digital assets would be given away with this Venom airdrop. Here's 4 airdrops that have already happened. I want you guys to look at the total with Uniswap, $6 billion, one airdrop. Arbitrum, $1.9 billion. ApeCoin, $3.5 billion. DYDX. We talked to Brad. We did the interview with him. He got the DYDX airdrop. His one airdrop was worth over $27,000. He cashed it out. He went from the DYDX token to 9 Ethereum at the time that it was over $3,000. Now I'm looking at myself going, what am I? Why did I get the DYDX airdrop? 27 grand. What a life-changing sum of money. $1 million, 17 years old. Now, we're not going to get you through DYDX $1 million airdrop. However, we are going to teach you we're going to do the airdrop for you. We're going to give you the information for you to do the airdrop, and you may find a project. This kid believed in Jupiter. Every day for an entire year, he did stuff to qualify for this airdrop. But this is really here to show you the amount of money that is available that one person could give enough loyalty to a project, because that's what we're talking about here, guys. We're talking about loyalty rewards. You're loyal to a project, you do something that the project needs done, and they're compensating you with digital assets. This kid created enough trade volume and enough activity that they rewarded him with $1 million in digital assets. You're going to see so many of these as we go through this, 100 to 33 grand. My only response to that is, how many $100 bills can I give you, right? Where's my wallet? I know I got 10 or 20 of them in there. Can I give you 10 or 20 $100 bills and you turn it into 33,000, each one of them into 33 grand? Imagine a 100K airdrop. They're talking about this being one airdrop, 100K. Now, you got to ask yourself, what's a D-pin? How many people on here? I do know what a D-pin is, but I want to know, and this includes the staff, how many of you guys actually know what a D-pin is? D-pin.
Don't know and don't care if they're going to give me money.
But the key is if you're going to get the airdrop yourself, you need to learn what a D-pin is. If we're going to do it for you, You don't need to know what a DPIN is. You just get the airdrop. This is why this is so important. I got to tell you, there is so much in the Web3 crypto space, so many different areas, that the only way to do this is to have an experts help guide you through this process. And that's exactly what we're going to do. And yes, Kwame answered it correctly. Decentralized infrastructure. So that is what the DPIN is, guys. So, all right. Another $500 into 50,000. Wait a minute. I know you guys got this from your savings account that you had with the bank over the last few years, right? You put your 20 grand in the savings account and you went and checked your account a year later and there was 70 grand in there. Oh, no, wait. There was $20,001.12, right, in that account. That's about what you'd make, about $1 a year with what they were paying in interest over the last few years.
That's depressing.
Janice says it correctly. I don't understand any of this, but I like to make money. That is the beauty of hiring professionals to do something for you. And that's exactly what DFY is. We are professional airdrop performers, right? We do the actions. We do the necessary tasks to help get those airdrops for you. And our goal is to make you multipliers on what the cost, right? Our goal is, you're going to pay us, in between $40 and $58 per airdrop. And our goal is to get you 4, 5, 6, 10 times that airdrop back from the participating projects that we're doing it for you. I've said this in the video we were recording. I'd be bug-eyed like that too every freaking day, right? When I go look at my wallet. You guys imagine checking your wallet right there and an airdrop was done for you and now you have $31,000 in your wallet. Would your face look like that as well? I know mine would. I'd be like, another $100,000 to $15,000. Just absolutely amazing, incredible, crazy.
So with all these
Make
people
$1
talking
million
about it,
$1 million with
there's
16
something going
airdrops.
on here.
Yes. All these different people there. And we, by the way, we pulled up hundreds of these guys. Not just this is the ones we decided to use for the piece that we're building, but we pulled up hundreds of these. Missed the Jupe and the Tia airdrop. If you're here and you missed the Jupe and the Tia airdrop, raise your hand. I know everybody on here just about is raising their hand, right? I can see the staff, but I know. Why did we miss them, guys? That right there, those two airdrops, probably $7 or $8 grand. $7,000 to $8,000 for those two airdrops right now. How many people here are going like, man, if I had an extra $7,000 to $8,000 grand, I could pay off my credit cards, or I could pay off this, or I could do this. That how much more you could do with $7,000 to $8,000. All right,
Peter?
next. Yes.
Read Joy's comment. You'll have to scroll up a little bit because it's moving kind of fast. But
Go ahead and read it for her.
great analogy, Lovejoy.
Go ahead, read
I
it.
need to find it. Who can
I feel like I have planted a money
Who
tree
can
in my
find it?
backyard and I don't even have to water it because I paid a gardener to do it for me.
I love it. I love it. That's exactly what DFY is. All right. Again, the Tia airdrop is just going to be amazing. I got to tell you, the people that got the Tia airdrop right now, it's just skyrocketing up. But if you stake the Tia tokens that you got in airdrops, it could end up possibly being a 6-figure airdrop over the next 24 to 36 months. We're going to teach you guys how to do that as well. Hey, here's a token that you got the airdrop for. Our recommendation is you stake it because it's on a chain that's going to be launching 27 other projects, and a lot of those are going to do airdrops too. So imagine we get you $1,000 airdrop, and then every 3 to 6, 7 weeks, they drop another 400, 600, 800, 200 in your wallet, right? And you're like, I'm not even paying for these. I just have it staked. That's the stuff we're going to teach you, and that's the stuff that's going to be happening here over the next few years. Extremely exciting. So again, another $500,000 to $50,000. This is crazy. Just crazy. There it is, ZK Sync. Oh, there's layer 0. So the ZK Sync one's easier for you guys to pick out, but who can pick out the layer 0 logo that's here? Guess what? You don't have to. We're going to get you the tokens. When you have the tokens, you can figure out what the symbol is, right? You don't have to know it. We're going to know it for you. All right, next. 15,000 Babylon airdrop. I don't know. I don't even know what a Babylon is, but guess what? Our experts do, and they're going to figure out what is the best. It says here, your test node. What's a test node? Does anyone here know what a test node is? You don't have to. These are dumb questions, Peter, right? You can put in the comments here. That's a dumb question, Peter. I don't need to know because I'm part of DFY Airdrops, and you're going to get the airdrop for me. You need to know what Babylon is and what a test net is. Next. Don put in, who cares? All right, guys. $30,000 airdrop. By the way, guys, I do want you to know that as we move through this process, our goal is to qualify you at least for the minimum. But we may not stop there. We may do additional things to try to overqualify to where we cannot be, being the bottom rung of T and only getting 1,300. Maybe we can get to the next tier and get 15 or 18 or $2,000 versus the minimum that's there. So we've got a lot of great plans ahead of us to ramp this thing up and really move it forward. All right, what's next? That's it, guys. That's the final slide right there. Done for your airdrops. Get back with the person that shared this with you, and let's get to airdropping. All right, Rhonda, you got anything else you'd like to add?
I do. I'm going to speak from a different perspective. I just sent in I purchased a $200 pack for my sister who is living on limited fixed income and needs a boost. This woman needs a boost like nobody. Well, you probably all have someone in your family, your friends, whatever, who needs this boost so badly. And my heart just starts to beat, when I think about the impact that this, and I know that we're talking huge, big numbers, but for my sister, $500, massive, life-changing. For my sister, $500, $200 a month is life-changing for her. I mean, she is living, and so we'll have some that, through the roof with the numbers that we've just looked at. And a lot of them I'm expecting will be that 300, 500. We're saying that if we don't reach 100, we're going to make that happen. We will get it to 100 some way or another. So you can't lose. And I just am, I'm going to sleep better tonight when I think about knowing that, okay, I've gotten my sister into this and this is going to make a huge.
Yay, we made Rhonda cry.
We sure did. Yahoo!
And, and it's 3 airdrops. And she'll have funds in her wallet, which she, of course,
Well,
she doesn't
actually,
even know she has a wallet. She won't know, but it's like, oh my golly.
Actually, Rhonda, you did it today, so it's 4 airdrops.
Yeah.
I did.
Bonus.
Yeah, I paid for it today. Sharona sent me, or Sharona or Dawn, the system sent me the invoice, and I'm like, paid, and you're right. She got 4. And trying to figure out but I might just send in another 200 if I can say, how can I get, because again, it's just like, oh my gosh, it's going to have a huge difference for me with, a huge difference. And if you're looking at friends, family, somebody who just needs we always talk about that in network marketing. You always say, oh, you just make your car payment. And what do they say? Still, people are one pay away from homelessness, right? I mean, it's just like so many people are living so tight. $200 plus the,
Piggyback
what is
off
it,
of that.
125, I think.
125, yeah. I want to piggyback
I'm
off
sorry,
of
Dawn?
that. No, I just said I wanted to piggyback off
Yeah.
of that because, well, first of all, I'm excited for a couple of different reasons, right? The tech
Mhm.
that is going to allow this to happen is unmatched, right? Nothing like it. That excites me so much. Y'all haven't seen anything yet. You haven't even seen the system that we're building for you to allow you to participate in this and do it for you. And the things you're going to be able to monitor are so exciting. Like, I wish we had done this years ago. I mean, for 8 years, we've all been together, right? And we've been killing ourselves trying to come up with a way to help this community. And we're not going to be able to just help this community, but massive people, right? Because all of you guys are working hard to bring them here, which is so exciting. And anyway, those are some exciting reasons. But based on what Rhonda was just saying, so for 3 years now, I've been in crypto and I believe in it wholeheartedly, right? I've earned from it. I'm excited about the future of it. This bull run that's coming, we've been waiting for it for 2 years. Like, so many things happening. I believe in the technology of it. I believe in blockchain. I believe in the future of blockchain, what it's going to be able to do for everybody. I believe in decentralization, like Peter talks about. I cannot wait for that day when my health records are on the blockchain, when I don't have to use my bank anymore, right? Just all these things, right? I won't have fear of losing my house, right? Just all these beautiful things that are coming. So exciting. But for 3 years, I've been trying desperately to get my family into crypto. Desperately. Okay. So far as buying things on their behalf that we have projects of, or getting involved, right? I want them in it so badly. Every time I talk to them, though, they don't understand it. They have great fear. They don't believe in it because they don't understand it, right? It takes a lot of knowledge and understanding to believe in something, and they just aren't there. So they don't want to participate. Hands off. I don't want anything to do with crypto. I don't want to put my money in crypto. I'm going to lose it. It goes up and down too much. I don't understand it. I don't want to lose my money. I work hard for my money. I don't have money to lose. All these things, right? All these things we hear about all day long. And we've experienced. True enough. Okay. But now I can get my family in crypto in such a different way. No risk. Zero risk. Think about that, please. Zero risk. I don't have to go and convince them. Just give me some of your money and we'll put it in MetaMask and I'll buy tokens for you and we'll hope and pray that they go up and then you can get some money out and live on it. No more of that, because I was doing that for them and it didn't work well because we were in a bear market. So nothing happened for them like I wished and hoped and dreamed and prayed would happen for them, to give them extra, right? You're in these projects. Oh my God, just wait. They're going to go up. They didn't. They went down. And so they're discouraged. And of course, they're not believing me even more because I lied. You didn't win. I'm so sorry you didn't win. I don't have to worry about that anymore. We're going to win for them and they don't have to lift a finger. I already have MetaMask wallets for them. All I have to do is buy them a package. They don't really believe in it. They may not want to buy a package just like Rhonda did. I'm going to buy them a $200 package, right? I can do that on their behalf and get them some airdrops. And won't it be an amazing day when they see these airdrops happen. And won't they believe me then? Right? And what a day that's going to be, and how exciting that's going to be for them. They finally won in crypto, and I didn't lie. They got it.
And
Oh my
figure this, Dawn, when the airdrops drop and they see that at the same time, the True Badger, because my family, you know, they're token holders.
We're all in
True
it.
Badger,
Yes.
those are all they're already starting to climb. So
Yes.
as the bull run comes, all those things are
Yes.
going to build their confidence. And
Yes.
this is going to bring so many people to crypto.
Yes.
It's amazing how many people it could bring to the crypto.
Well, guys,
Absolutely.
Ken asked a great question here. Will the Web3 companies be okay with the fact that someone is doing our homework? Oh my goodness, guys. When I first thought of the concept, I was like, ooh, how will they react? Well, first of all, the technology we built, they won't know the difference. There's actually, I don't care if they care or not, right? They can't do anything about it. This is Web3. This is decentralization.
Yeah.
This is an address on a chain, and they'll never know that we did it for you or you did your own homework. However, that's what I was just talking about when we first started this. We've already talked to our first 2 projects. Not only are they okay with it, they are excited about it. They are energized because of the factors that we brought to the table, that we said, look, here's what you're doing right now. Here's what we're doing. And here's why what we're doing is going to be better for you than what's being done over here. And 100% both projects agreed with us. And just flipped out over the perspective that we gave them on why DFY. So I don't believe that they're going to, first of all, like I said, it doesn't matter whether they have a problem with it, because they're not going to know if I did Ken Monk's homework for them or not, right? They're just going to know that Ken Monk's homework got completed and they're going to do the airdrop for it. But here's the greatest thing about this. Now that we've had the reactions of the projects come to us, because we thought, what are they going to think, right? They're going to be lined up at the door saying, please DFY me, okay? I'm telling you, we want to embrace what you guys are doing. So we'll have the people, you guys, our community embracing these, and we'll have the projects embracing them, and we're going to bring everybody together, and we're going to create just amazing magic. By the way, guys, if you do have a question, you can put it in the Q&A. We'd be glad to answer the question for you. So if you do have a question, great question though, Ken, absolutely fantastic question, because again, I had the same thought, but we solved it with technology where it didn't matter. But holy mackerel, it's gonna matter, because it's going to bring us more projects, guarantees. Here's the thing, big community, we've talked about this in the past. One person goes and says, hey, I'll do this for you. It's like, here's $1. But if I can bring 1 million people, here's $100 million. Why? Because 1 million people can have a major impact on it. So each person in the equation becomes more valuable because you're able to bring massive numbers of people to it. And that's exactly what we're going to be able to do with these airdrops. So where, let's say we did it with a project, we're the first ones in, our airdrop is 1,400, and everybody else that comes behind us is 900, right? I see these scenarios playing out over the future, that even if you did it yourself, you would probably get a lower airdrop than us doing it for you, because of the nature of the power of community. Community is commerce. It's a multiplier, and that's exactly what this concept brings to the table. All right, who else we got to hear from? We heard from, Yanni and Sharona.
Well, I think that Don is actually going to get the most satisfaction from being right. And being able to say, see, I told you. For 2-3 years, I was telling you, and I was right the whole time. So, hey, but honestly, it is all about our family and our friends and being able to help them in the ways that we've always wanted to help them. So, yeah, I'm just delighted that we get to do this for people, and it's a huge vindication and a massive win for the entire community. Yeah, it's massive. So I'm just grateful.
Excellent. Sharona.
I am here from a very, very different side of things. I don't get much to participate in these conversations because you should see my desk. Emails and messages and phone calls, and people are so excited. Oh my golly. And every time I get communication, however I get it, you can just feel it. And when I feel what they're feeling, I just get all giddy and excited and just, so it's just really, really, and people are, I want to do this, I want to do that. Am I in on the airdrop? Am I then, and it's so fun. It's like watching a whole bunch of kids on Christmas morning. It really is. It really, really is. And I'm grateful for my lane, although it's crazy, just like everybody's is, because I get to connect with the people on that level and see and feel and hear their excitement. And that's what really warms my heart. And I'm super grateful for Rhonda. Your story was just really, really heartwarming. And I had that conversation with a member today. I was helping on a Zoom, and he's wanting to do it for his 2 kids. And we were trying to do the math, how to, get them in, but they need a wallet, and all that. So we'll connect another time. But yeah, people are just wanting to do it for other people as well. And it's yeah, just think that out so that you can do it, the best way and all that. But yeah, and I just want to remind people that if we now have ACH in place manually, and so if you're deciding that you're ready to purchase and you need to use ACH, you need to please email me. And then I do my little bit, and then Dawn takes that little bit and sends out the invoices. Okay, so we'll get my email in the chat again today for folks to know to do that.
Put a 1 in the chat if you don't know what Sharona's email address is. I'm just saying.
And but that's a really, because I know we don't have credit card at the moment, and still work in progress, if whatever. But it's a really, really simple way. We've had so many great comments on how easy the ACH was to do. So please, that's a direct bank payment for folks who are, I Googled it to see what it stood for yesterday, and I can't quite remember. Automated something handling or something, but
Automated clearinghouse.
clearinghouse. There we go. So yeah,
It took me, like, all I had to do was find my checkbook. After that, I was good. Finding my checkbook took a little longer than expected because I haven't written a check
those
for a long time.
numbers.
Especially
But
nowadays.
I found
You
it.
can write a check for everything. Nowadays, what do you write a check for, right?
But it was
Yeah.
it was 30 cents, and then you get a receipt. Brilliant. So piece of cake.
Well,
But keep in mind, you're
excellent.
still going to need to get your crypto wallets if you don't already have those. ACH is just to help you with the payment of the package.
Remember, we have people that help you do that.
Exactly.
So don't be worried about it. We've got
yeah,
a team
don't be
of
worried,
people
just
that
know
are
you
going to
still
help
have
you get you set up and ready to go.
Yeah.
So we're going to do a couple updates here, guys. So first of all, we were hoping to do the first airdrops on the 15th of February. Ran into a little tech stuff, solved it, of course, right? And so now we're looking at the 20th to the 25th. The latest, of course, will be March 1st. We know that. So the first airdrops will probably take place somewhere between the 20th and the 25th. So I want to make sure plenty of advance time that that we are going to miss that 15th date, but we will hit probably the 20th to the 25th. Again, the furthest out is March 1st, which is not that far off, about 20 days away, when we'll start doing airdrops for you. We do know 2 of the first airdrops we're going to qualify you for is ZK Sync, and the other one is Layer 0. So we're excited about getting people qualified for those 2 airdrops. My next thing is this. Let me ask you guys a question. We're community driven here. If you think we should maybe extend the additional airdrops for a few days, put a 1 in the chat. If you don't think we should extend them, put a 2 in. So 1 if you think we should extend them for a little bit longer, and 2 if you think we should not extend them.
3 if you think Peter knew the answer to the question before he asked it.
And 4 if you figured Peter was just going to do what he wanted to do anyway, no matter what we are. Which again, all of those are the right answer.
What we are going to do is we are going to extend this to Friday. Okay, Friday at midnight, 11:59 PST. We're going to give you guys some more time to get people involved, to get them going with the additional airdrops that are in place. So that was, that gives us more time, effort, and energy to move stuff forward. Hopefully that'll help us, get a few more people involved and really get things rolling and moving forward.
You mean DFY Day?
DFY Day. That's it. That's it. There you go. Friday is DFY Day. All right. The next thing is this. So we've been working on, you guys know that for the Avigami side of things, we are going to be building a yacht in the metaverse. I was talking with Brian about it, and they're developing. They've started to put some concept art out. As a matter of fact, if you want to see, if you'd like for us to show you maybe some of the concept art, put a 5 in if you think we should show you guys some of the concept art for the yacht. Oh yeah, lots of 5s coming in. All right. So Dawn's going to show you guys some concept art. This is just the beginning. But one of the cool things is, guys, this will be in the Prime Lagoon. That's what they call it, the waterway that's in the metaverse, the main metaverse in the lagoon. And our yacht will be standing there. But not only will our yacht be standing there, they are building an entire underwater area where you will be able to come and actually go scuba diving, right? And swim with fish and dolphins and do all kinds of cool stuff. We're going to have a helipad there. We're going to have jet skis eventually where you'll be able to do races. You'll be able to take, hey, let's go down and, you jump on the jet ski and you race, and who knows, maybe the winner gets crypto, right? Some fun stuff like that. So the meeting space, everything that's being included, with the concept art you're going to see, we're going to add another deck onto the yacht. We got a lot more things going. These are just the first concepts that they've put together. So with that, I'm going to have Dawn share some. Oh, by the way, guys, pretty soon in the next 4 to 6 weeks, the yacht won't be completely built by then, but what will be there is, if you go to like Vegas and they have like a big billboard there that says future home of, we're going to have a future home of, next Web3, the yacht. By the way, guys, we're calling the yacht the Alpha. And the reason why is it's where people are going to go to get all the alpha on Web3. The people that have the access pass to get in that door, right? The Avigamis, to get onto that yacht, will have the ability to get, share, be part of the alpha, that whole thing. So we've already begun, like I said, doing work on the yacht itself. So go ahead, Dawn, why don't you share some photos of our yacht there?
Sure.
So the concept art, this is where they start, guys, just some little sketches. Anybody knows a heart on the boat?
Woo! Love that.
A lot of heart. It's got a heart, baby.
Get more detailed here after they've done the concept, then they can really sketch it out, get more detail, add some color, see what's going to happen there. And then get even more in depth with different levels. Like Peter said, we have 3 right now. We're going to have 4. We're sending that over to them. And then voila, oh my goodness, such a beautiful boat. Very exciting. Some of the inside, I'll show you that. Nice sketches, by the way, just what they're visualizing for the inside of each deck. It's pretty fun. It's actually a bedroom.
Get a stateroom. You want to stay on the yacht? You can get a stateroom and stay on the yacht.
Yes.
See some meetings taking place.
Super fun.
Lauren said it exactly. It's what I was thinking about. I mean, come on. How many of us right now, this moment, before we did this, could say, hey, you want to come hang out with me on my yacht this weekend?
Right.
I know I couldn't. I don't even have a dinghy, right? I don't even have hey, let's go out on my little dinghy this weekend, right? And in a few months, I'll be able to say, hey, come hang out with me on the yacht, right? And here's the great thing about it. How would you guys like to have guest pass that you could give somebody so they can come hang out on the yacht with you? Oh, yeah. Yep. Get them to come. They get to hang out, check it out, get to meet people on there. Maybe maybe it's an event. Maybe we have a speaker coming in to talk about a project and you get, 1 or 2 free guest passes to invite people to it. So a lot of great stuff happening, guys. We're super excited about the direction that we're heading in. Grateful and thankful for each one of you guys that are on here and on board and helping us move this thing forward. Without, again, community is commerce. DFY has been a very good idea. It's a great concept. But at the end of the day, it's community that's the commerce, not the idea, not the concept. It's community is commerce. We just happen to now have a concept that can help us put that community together and get it built. And that has been my goal from the very beginning, is what's the mechanism, what's the process, what's the idea that will help us build the community that can create $1 trillion in wealth over the next 8 to 10, 15 years in this Web3 space, and have the vast majority of that $1 trillion be in the hands of the people that help make it happen, the community, the participants. Ultimately, how many of us out here like reward how many of us here, first of all, how many people here have at least 2 or 3 rewards programs that you're part of? Like I'm one at One Stop for when I get my shakes, right? I get so many shakes, I get a free one. Definitely Jersey Mike's, right? Get a free Jersey Mike sub. Ooh, yeah, that's, earn some points. We've got it for Safeway, right? We use our little thing and we get some discounts, and I go to the gas pump and I put in my little code and I get my 8 cents or 12, 20 cents off. Oh, my wife, you guys know the one where they give you money when you get back gas money, right? You go to the pump. What's it called? I can't remember what it's called because I don't have it. She has it. But every time she's in the car with me, we're going to the gas station. She's like, what card are you using? And I 1111 and the last 4 digits. And she puts it in. She gets her $2, her 40 cents, 20 cents, whatever it is, right? That's really all we're doing. If you want to know how to explain this to people, okay, it's really simple. Do you know what rewards programs are? Yes. What do they give you? A discount or some product for free? How would you like it if there were projects out there, companies out there that actually gave you equity as the rewards program? Because ultimately, at the end of the day, that is what these digital assets are. They're equity in the utility, the functionality of the project. If you got the Celestia airdrop and you're holding that token, you are an equity owner in that ecosystem, in that DAO, right? That decentralized autonomous organization. And that's why it is so much more lucrative than them giving me a free Jersey Mike sub. Because the sub that I receive for my 8 transactions, instead of eating it and going, oh my God, that's delicious, right? I mean, come on, Jersey Mike subs, I love them, right? But instead of that, they're giving me something that with the success of the project, it can go up in value. It can increase, and it can increase dramatically. It can go to thousands, tens of thousands. It can go to hundreds of thousands of dollars. So if you look at something like Celestia, it's a $3 billion market cap, TIA. At that point, I think it's a 4x, 5x from there. So it's about a $5,000 airdrop. But if TIA becomes a major chain, TIA could become a $100 billion project. It could become a $1 trillion project. Do the math. If it's $5,000 in value at a $3 billion market cap, then if it went to $100 billion, it'd be 33 times that, which means it'd be $165,000. If it went to the next step, $1 trillion, it would be 333, right? 8 times it. Just keep doing that math out, and you can begin to see the wealth. And then, of course, if you held it and you staked it, and 200 projects, 300 projects launch on their chain, and they all do airdrops, what's the potential that is here, guys? There could be an airdrop that people receive that could make a 6-figure difference in their life. That could make it where when they're ready to retire, they've got, stick it in some annuity and get $700 extra a month for the rest of their lives. 2 airdrops, maybe it turns into $1,400 a month. 3, 4, 5 airdrops, who knows where the possibilities are. Web3 is the biggest transfer of wealth in human history. Get your piece of it. And don't be greedy. Don't be selfish. Share this with other people so they can get their piece of it as well. Don't keep this a secret. Share it. There's a new type of rewards programs out there. But instead of giving free merchandise and discounts, they're giving equity away in projects. That is your 9-second elevator pitch right there. There are a new kind of rewards program out there, but instead of giving away merchandise and discounts, they're giving away equity in projects. Anybody else got anything else? Next presentation, Tuesday, 5 o'clock. Anything else, guys? 5 p.m. PST. It's going once, going twice. Any last questions? Thank you, guys. Extension to Friday on the extra airdrops. Let's go make